my God, lady.
This is trending topics with Tokyo. This is trending topics with Tokyo runway. This is trending topics with Tokyo. This is trending topics. Time to tune in. Yeah.
Man, it's your boy Cashback Hoover, man. Low main game, man.
Trending topics, Tokyo runway.
Tokyo runway. I am Yo out now on all platforms. Go get it. Super dope. And you watch it trending topics.
Cito from Sweet Sound. Tune in to my boy Trending Topics, Tokyo Runway. They got exclusives going on.
Hey, yo, what's up? This is Trending Topics with Tokyo Runway episode 2. I got the infamous, my co-host, Boogie Blue right here.
What's up, bosses and bosses? You already know it's Blue.
Come on. And we here on episode 2. And we got a couple of interesting topics we want to talk about again. Things that we feel like trending, that's going crazy in the world today. But before we get started, we just want to give a couple shout outs. I want to say rest in peace to the great comedian actor Anthony Johnson. And rest in peace to his memory, and may he live on. And all due respects to his family and condolences and whatnot. Also, I want to shout out my man here, AC Wave, AC Smokes. You feel me? This good old Zaza we smoking here is sponsored by AC Smokes. And if you got any shout outs, Blue, we're going to get right into it.
I'm going to do all my shout outs at the end because I'm going to just plug it all in together instead of
I got you.
having to break it up because they all brands and I want to show y'all love.
That's cool. We're going to do that. So we're going to light up some of this AC smoke before we get started. And see what this brand and pack and strain hitting for. So the first topic we have here, we got Karen Civil versus Jason Lee.
Man,
What do you think? Where do we start?
I don't know, but listen, this is what I will say about Jason Lee. Everybody keep on saying, well, you know, he used to do this and he used to do that, but this is how I feel. If we're going to hold everybody accountable for everything they ever did in their whole life, unless it's like some real outrageous, disgusting, pedophilic shit, you know what I'm saying? If we're going to hold everybody accountable for something that they did their whole life, then you got to be held accountable for the worst thing you did for your whole life. What I respect about Jason Lee is that at least he said,
across the board.
Yeah, but like at least Jason Lee, like, you know, I understand, but I'm trying to rectify my mistakes that I did. You know, you taking away income from people, like that's
Yeah.
I don't like playing with nobody's money. I might not like you, but I ain't gonna play with your money.
What I got to say about the matter is, my mom used to tell us growing up, when more than one person say the same thing about you, it's got to be true. And you got Joyner Lucas out here talking about how she robbed him for did he say 60 million or 60,000? I think it was 60,000.
I think it was 60,000.
It wouldn't be 60 million. That's outrageous. I think it was 60,000. And then you got Cameron essentially validating the story by talking about how she robbed Duke the God also for maybe even the same amount if I remember correctly. So
that was just her go-to amount.
I don't know.
Like,
my point is, she got a long history and reputation from reputable, famous people for robbing them.
Instagrams and social media is shut down. I mean, like, wow.
Yeah, they say she did that to Meek Mills.
Well, I feel like a lot of people do that. Like, you know, they pay to go behind
Was it
stuff.
DJ Akademics was trying to defend her or something about Meek Mills?
He always, listen, we gonna talk about him when we get there, but
Well, shit.
he always
you might as well go right into it.
Yeah, might as well.
Did y'all see the interview he did with Rich the Kid, it was just like a day or two ago.
I feel like Rich was totally valid.
Where he was interviewing Rich the Kid on his new Spotify podcast, and Rich the Kid made it clear that he only wanted to discuss his upcoming projects, his music, and things about his career that he has upcoming. He didn't want to talk about any social media stuff or any
I didn't
TMZ
like the
stuff,
insinuations.
any
either.
Instagram stuff. And then you watch the interview, what does your boy do? Oh, let's get this out there. He's just forcing these type of questions. Eventually, what happens? Rich the Kid. Exactly.
But just because you're an artist, I'm not obligated to answer any question. Now, yes, I want to cooperate? I want my fans to understand me, get to know me a little bit more, yes. But in the same token, the questions was just outrageous. He like, oh, these is what the people want to know, and does this person support you so much, and he supports you so much. That's my brother. I don't need to explain loyalty.
Yeah, why does that matter so much to you?
Because people don't understand loyalty because they've never had it.
You know, there's a thing that'd be funny to me with some interview. Now, I'm new at this, but still, as an outsider looking in, I think it's funny when the interviewer says, "This is the questions that the people want to hear." Like, are these really the questions that the people want to hear? Or are these the questions that you personally or people in your inner circle want to hear that you
sometimes, I feel like the Breakfast Club does a really great job of covering what the people want to hear.
Shout out to the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, I feel like they definitely do. Or even, do you know who Boss Chick Rain is?
No.
I plug her everywhere I go. So she's like...
She a rapper?
Yeah, but she's also she's very influential in female battle rap. But they ask, and she's
Shout out
hosted...
To, what you say, Boss Chick
Rain, yes.
Shout out to
she's
her,
hosted some really big face-offs and everything, but she asks questions that people want to hear. And that's the thing, you just can't be biased. You can't just ask... Because the shit that I feel like academics was asking them, could they have come from YouTube or something? Yeah. But why would you even listen to those? Why would you have a following of how much? Why would you take those questions out of something?
My last thing I'm gonna say on this situation with the interview is that I think you kind of alluded to it when we first got into the subject. I think that as an interviewer, you have to ask the questions and talk about the subject matters that the star wants to talk about. Sure, I think you can ask controversial questions off script, but I think it depends upon your direct relationship with the artist or the star. You know what I'm saying? If I've known you for 20 years and you come on my show and we gonna stick to the script, but before the interview, if I clear it with you, bro, I'm gonna ask you about...
That's right.
You know what I mean? That's how it's gonna go. I don't think we had that conversation with him before.
That's what I was about to say.
I think the only conversation that was probably had was, yo, bro, I want to talk about this, that, third. I don't want to talk about. So, shout out to Rich the Kid for walking out of that situation. That was, I know niggas is from the streets and all that, but some niggas don't really like feeling pressured and all that. Cause you gotta remember too, bro, if niggas be in the streets, I don't like niggas asking me 1,000 questions. I'm okay with interviews and certain questions, or why you asking me these police ass questions, bro?
Right, let's keep it about the craft, you know?
Exactly. So, I don't even know if I want to talk about this one first, because this is crazy. Let's talk about this first. Did you hear about T.I. calling out 50 Cent? Called out my man 50. Ferrari at 50 in the verses.
I don't want to see T.I. at 50.
I think that's weak too.
And it does nothing for me. I mean, I love 50, I love T.I., but I don't think...
Well, first off, 50 said he ain't doing them shits. They tried to get him against Ja Rule. Though I thought that if he agreed to, it would be kind of entertaining.
It would, but you know, he just hated Ja Rule.
It ain't a good versus to me because he just dismantled and crushed that nigga. So it wouldn't be, to me, ain't no point of battling somebody you crushed. You basically took food out this nigga family mouth. He demolished their whole shit.
Let me ask you something.
It was bad.
When do it turn back for shit gotta be done for hip hop? Don't nobody do shit for hip hop.
Don't nobody want to see 50 Cent battle Ja Rule.
Yes, it is. Yes, we do.
Anyway, that shit gonna turn into violence, cause that nigga ain't like Young Jeezy.
That's agreed.
That nigga ain't gonna be in the same room as him and nothing.
Cause what's the last thing that he gonna do is step.
That's my opinion. I don't know neither party. But if I knew by judging from watching these niggas,
But you know what
I don't think 50 Cent the type to be in front of dude and nothing happen.
Why is they shit so deep? I gotta research that.
There's a lot of shit that happened between them niggas.
I mean, I know, but I mean, like, he just off the.
Well, you know, I'm gonna tell you, in a very brief synopsis, what make it so deep is people got hurt. In the streets, if somebody get into an argument or even a fight, sometimes it's squashable. But once somebody get stabbed or shot,
yeah, nah, I get
or
that.
somebody tell on somebody or something like that, now it becomes a whole different element now. So, but.
See, I gotta brush up on my knowledge, but
yeah,
but
some other
I mean,
shit
like
happened in that story.
that should be common sense though. Like I'm saying, like if words is exchanged, you know, playing with words is what I do for a living. So once somebody get hurt,
But to my point, I think the T.I. shit is a waste. They not even the same style. They was kind of out at the same time, but it's like if 50 Cent was to do it, which he said he wasn't. I don't think T.I. is the guy.
hits, but
I don't think T.I. is the guy to put him against. T.I. need to battle somebody from the South or somebody in the West Coast that was making noise at the time that he was at his height.
Right. Yeah, right.
Or to me, really, versus is mainly about somebody that, like, isn't it? Who's got compared styles? That's my idea when you verse somebody.
It don't have to be compared styles. It could be hits because you got to think sometimes they battle with the shit that they wrote or the beats that they produced. You know what I'm saying?
So you don't think that there's a bad comparison of verses? Like why
else would Diddy and
For
Jermaine-
example, the Locks and Dipset. I didn't think that was a good. It was entertaining to watch it when it happened. Yes.
What?
But I don't think.
That was a good matchup?
I don't think so at all. Two different styles.
But the thing
And the Locks came out way before Dipset.
Right.
Way before Dipset.
That's always
They're not even in the same era. The only reason why you could say they're in the same era is because the Locks is veterans that were able to stick around and blend in with the new era of rap and all
the
that.
argument has always been that if the Locks was out when Dipset was out, well, like if they was like at their peak at the same time.
They should have had the Locks G-Unit. That's what they should have tried to get. Even though 50 said he wouldn't do it.
I would see Dipset and G-Unit before I would see the Locks.
Hell no. Nah.
Dipset and G-Unit,
Nah.
yeah.
You know who they should have made up against Dipset? They should have went 18 against Dipset.
I like
No,
the
hold on,
Locks
hear me out.
first,
Hear me out. If you want to say real hip hop, this versus would have been real hip hop. Dipset versus 18. Like Stack Bundles, Joe Budden, Fabulous.
That would have been dope.
When they had the
But
little
I
DJ Clue era, when they was all before they was
lying.
all big names. All them niggas was a crew, and they used to do tapes together under DJ Clue.
But I also feel
Well,
like
rest in peace, Stack Bundles. So obviously, it would have if Joe Budden would have did it, would have been Joe Budden, Fabulous. Stack Bundles not here no more. So who else was on that? Let's see, Fabulous, Joe Budden, Stack Bundles. I'm missing somebody. I think Ransom was on there too. He was on the 18.
I don't know, I don't really do my research, but I really did enjoy the Locks.
That would have been way better. That would have been way better. Alright, I want to talk about this. I was out kind of itching. I was going to jump into this before the last topic. But I just came across this shit. I seen an interview with Boardman. I forgot the outlet that interviewed him. But shout out to them anyway. This nigga, they gave a question came up about him with kissing on Lil Wayne and all that. They kissing him out when they agreed to part each other or whatever. And his response to it was essentially, he was in the streets and he was living a crazy life in the streets. And he looked at Wayne as his son, and he loved Wayne to death. And he didn't know he was living so crazy if he ever come back and see him again. So he kissed him in the lips when he see him and depart.
I'm a mother of 3 sons and a daughter. I don't kiss none of them in their mouth. I kiss them on their forehead or on their cheeks. I'm sorry, it's not valid. It's not valid. And then he wasn't no baby. This was like a grown man. Like my son, it's certain shit like my son don't want me to even look. He's like, all right, mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
A mom kissing a girl in the mouth that's older than maybe 2 years old, maybe 2 is even pushing it.
I don't think you should kiss your kids in the mouth. I don't. Why you gotta kiss them in their mouth? Kiss
You're
them
right.
on the forehead. Kiss
Even
them on
the
the cheek.
infant, you're right. So either or, you're right. I kind of agree with that. A mother,
Like
father.
we grown as hell.
you're
We
right.
know what we do here. That baby is pure. You know what I'm saying? Like.
But to top it off, somebody that's not biologically your son. I know they say, you know, you don't blood. Some people say
But
blood's
kissing
thicker than
in the
water. Other people say loyalty is make you family.
My thing is, you got the forehead. You got 2 cheeks.
The mafia kiss on 2 cheeks.
That would have been some bullshit. I would have been like, if I would have seen him do that, I would have just been like, oh,
I
that's some
respect
mafia
that.
shit. Yeah. But
I got a son.
mouth,
And I never kissed my son in the mouth. My son is 21 though. Never kissed that.
shut up, your son not 21. I thought you was 21. No, I'm just fucking.
No.
Oh,
But I ain't telling y'all my age. I'm still young though.
yeah. You said I had
I'm
a son
still
when I was
young.
2.
Yeah, I just had a kid young.
That's bad.
I was fucking at 9.
That's so.
Out there.
I bet.
Yeah, I don't agree with that, man. Birdman, I don't know, bro. I ain't seen my prayer. I don't want to come at nobody personally, but I don't agree with that. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, that's not valid. I'm sorry.
I think that's a man code violation. But even regardless of what you look at, it matters.
Yes. Let's jump into whoever wants more.
Yeah, how about that? How about that?
Yeah, now that's my topic right there. Now let me tell you.
We call this our So Buffalo section.
This is I'm so Buffalo.
I'm
I'm
so
so Buffalo.
Buffalo.
And I battle on whoever wants smoke. Shout out Gully. Shout out SUV
Shout out Gully.
Podcast. Shout out Unlimited Bars, Telly, Dean, Jig,
Shout out to all the
SBK,
rappers, man.
C's, Fly Guy. Shout
Sure.
out Knicks. Anybody I forgot, please forgive me, I'm smoking, but shout everybody
bad.
out. It's
We
the
high.
it's the newest buzz of the town right now.
We smoking some of that AC. We high.
It's the newest sensation of the town right now. If you are an artist and you just not sure how you want to get into rap or battle rap or what you want to do, hit me up at Boogie
Right.
Blue. Let me tell you, I will get you into this and we could make it work. I'm telling you,
The
this
town
is
need
really,
it.
this is really lit. Shout out
I'm
to
actually
Black
excited about
Spills. Yeah.
And while we're on the subject, I just had the chance today to watch your battle
Yes. Thank
against
you.
What's my man name? Fly Guy.
Reckless.
Fly Guy Reckless from Rochester.
Yes.
And I don't know. I mean, my man has some bars. He has some nice lines.
Fly Guy is fire.
He got
And
the
he
really
stepped
cooking
up.
at the, like you said, at the end
Mm.
of his round. But personally, if I was I'm not just being biased because you're sitting here. If I had to pick a winner, I would say you won that battle.
Salute.
I'm
People
salute
don't
that,
understand.
right.
It's like more. It's more shit to it. And I understand preferences, but
Right.
it's like it's just different. I'm gonna leave it at that because you know. But like
What I will say,
He
the
was
highlight
cooking at
more
that
to me about your battle was to me 2 things: your delivery and your performance.
salute.
And I think, you know what I mean, you engage your opponent, you engage the crowd, you know what I mean, you had wild energy, so that was good. I was in the building that day, and I had to unfortunately cut out, so I didn't see your battle live, but
Right.
I was glad to watch it on YouTube, so shout out to you on that.
Salute. But it's not even. You know, I love it because it's like now it's like a league out in my backyard, and it's like shout out to really Gully because it's like. He took what I always wanted to do for the city, and like me and him had a conversation, and it was like boom. The next week,
Yeah.
it's lit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
that's
shout out to him, shout out to everybody.
Shout out to Gully again, man.
Man, but we really need some
Man,
more
Gully a
battlers
cool
out
ass
here.
nigga, man. And the town definitely need that. I'm really excited about it. Shout out to again all of the battlers that you named. The same night you battled, we got to see.
I forgot about Bezo. I wanted to get down.
Yeah, shout out to Bezo. We got to see Bezo battle Dean.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a great battle. Dean cooked. Dean actually grilled. Shout out to Beezel, he had a lot of
He did,
fire.
but you know what?
Dean grilled.
Something I do want to say though, because he did cook. But in the same token, we have to like really pay attention to these battles when they drop online, because when the battle dropped online, the battle was actually a lot closer than a lot of us thought. Like, being honest, Beezel had a lot more bars than I thought that he did.
He really did, but what
But I
think
did eventually
I think where Beezel went wrong is two areas. I think he cut his rounds short.
Mm-hmm.
He
Everybody
didn't give enough.
Mm-hmm.
And then he didn't give enough energy-wise. You see how you was engaging? I mean, it's just easy to just stand there and just
Rap.
talk.
I mean, different battlers is different. He
But-
just might not be the energetic person, but he got to learn how to work it.
Yeah. I guess that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I
he
guess
got to
that's what
learn
I'm
how to.
saying.
He
Ain't gotta jump around and hop around.
But he still knew. Beezel gonna get it. And when Beezel get it, I'm gonna take his fucking neck off. No, seriously. But Beezel gonna get it. But it's like, you know, he's still new to it or whatever. But then the league is fresh.
I definitely say that.
The league is fresh, and it's just to see what is becoming in every
I'm
event.
anxious to see Unlimited Buyers versus Dean.
Oh yeah, I can't. That's gonna be
I'm anxious to see
good.
that one.
Oh,
Definitely anxious to see that.
oh, and then you see Tully versus Dutch Black. Oh.
Yeah, man. I don't even want to say if he's been in a retirement or he just been on a hiatus.
I don't know. I just know he wasn't doing it for a while.
Shout out to Dutchie.
Yes.
That'd be good to see him back in the ring.
I can't wait.
I'm just twisted up, y'all.
I can't wait to see him back. Who else on the guy? My Fly Guy. Actually, Beezel.
I'm anxious to see Jigs.
Oh, Jig and Nix.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see that. That's gonna be entertaining.
Yeah.
The face-off was funny as hell.
Crazy, right?
Funny. It was
And that's another thing too. Like,
It was bad funny.
it's like, I love this shit, man.
I don't know who's seen it, but isn't that on YouTube now too?
Yes, go check out the Whoever Wants Smoke YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe to keep on getting, and make sure that you hit the alert so that you can stay up to date with all of the battles, face-offs. Sometimes we just drop random footage. You never know what we might be doing on any given day. So you might get your behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? So Ever Want Smoke Battle League on YouTube. Make sure that you check that out.
Royal facts.
Listen, it's crazy. But we do need battlers. So I don't want nobody. The common mistake is that people think that it's like oh, I can't do that shit because I've been in. It's really not like that. You just really, if you a rapper and you want to get into battle rap, hit me up. I'll let you know what you got.
Come get your thoughts off. Come get your shit off. Come compete.
I love this shit. Okay.
All right, this is Trending Topics, Tokyo Runway, Boogie Blue. We back with a very, very important guest here.
Brody.
Very, very close brother to me. Very bright brother. Very talented brother. Goes by the name of Brody Lowe. I'd like to welcome my brother Brody Lowe to Trending Topics. We also got my man.
Chico in the building.
I call him Carlito.
Carlito. That's what that
That's my name for him.
Oh yeah.
We got my nigga Carlito
Got
in the
that
back.
Spanish in this. Know that.
Alright, so they got a lot of good shit coming up, and I'm glad to have him here as an important guest for me and Boogie to interview him.
Appreciate
So,
you having us, bro.
I just want to start by asking off the rip, what makes Brody Lowe Brody Lowe?
It's late. I couldn't wait for that question. I'm in country. I'm in pop. I'm in hip hop. I'm in R&B. I'm fucking lit. I'm funny. I'm humble. I'm a god. I'm lit. I'll punch you in the mouth. I've been in prison. I'm certified. 11BO270. That's what makes me different.
So explain the country, because I know like a couple of people didn't, veered off into the country. Do you get any like pushback from making country music, especially coming from the background?
No, hell no. Country music is pain. If you believe in music, you battle rap. You know that.
Oh, that's
music
bad.
is music. Can make you cry. Right? I make you cry music. I'm different.
I'm glad you said that.
I love my time. Hold on, first let me put this out there. Shout out BSF Cake Boss, all the people I know, people I'm friends with. I'm from Buffalo for real. We're in a different way. This is different, you heard? What was you saying?
Oh no, you answered my question.
Oh, probably I'm high as hell with you. But
Let me ask this, bro. What can the people expect from you musically and also as an individual artist giving yourself to the people of your son?
Man, I'm always said for the last couple of months, I was talking to my brother, Tico, you know what I'm saying? Like we on a curve, you know what I'm saying? Like when Henry Ford was coming out with the car, right? He was telling somebody, yo, I got an invention, you know, 4 wheels will be riding around this. Like, you stupid as hell. What you talking about, man? Get back in your horse and do it. Because we're projecting our fears upon him. You know? Like, 50, I always remember shout out 50, man. I remember he was on Behind the Music. And his grandmother said, I thought the boy would look at nothing. He talked about there being something. How your grandmother who loved you way more than your bitch or your nigga or your friend thought you wouldn't go do shit. Because in her generation, that was beyond her measures to reach that level of success. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I have coherently reached that level of success. I just need the outlets for it. That's as simple as that. We here, we doing it. We on the curve. We're doing it. People talking about what you're doing. We're doing it right now. This interview you fucking watching right now. We lit trending topics. We lit.
That's a fact. I'm glad you said that.
716, we in the building. Brody! Yo, what's good, man? It's Brody Low 716, man. Redemption in the building. Tico in the building, man. Check out trending topics.
Shit, okay.
Well, before we get out of here, I'm twisting up some more of this AC wave. We just want to give a couple of shout outs to some Buffalo brands. Shout out to my brother, Sweet Sound Entertainment on Grant Street. Y'all go through there. We got, I should say, he got exclusives in clothes and apparel, and always has history, music, as everybody in the town knows. Shout out to King City. Yeah, shout out to, there's a lot of clothing lines out here.
Yeah, let me see who all I got. Buffalo branded. Okay, we got King City. You said Sweet
Sound, definitely.
Sweet Sound. We got Professional Grinder.
Shout out to
Newbie.
Newbie.
Y'all know she's a great in the city.
Shout out to Newbie. She's been grinding a lot, so definitely shout out to Newbie.
Professional Grinder.
She been grinding
Be
real
yourself. That's my brand. I also sell these cute little swoop things too, y'all. So make sure you get at me. Lavish Clothing, of course. Buffalo Kids, of course.
Clothing.
KPL, keep pushing. B Grade, Wave God, Upstate Chevy.
Shout out to Wave God.
Yes.
My bro.
Hardier. Is that Hardier? Did I pronounce that correctly?
Yeah, that sounds about right. Shout out to my man Rick.
Yeah. So all of these brands out here, you know what I'm saying? Oh, the Upstate Chevy Riders is actually a Chevy club. So if you got a Chevy club,
shout out to everybody in the town doing
you
their
got a
thing,
Chevy
man.
club. Yeah. I'm just
There's
happy
a lot
to
of
see
people
everybody starting businesses and
doing their
stuff.
shit. There's a lot of people want to come up. They got the film, the little film thing that's coming to the West Side soon, on West Ferry. So yeah, absolutely. This is again Trending Topics, Tokyo Runway, and Boogie Blue, baby. And we about to smoke our way up out of here, you heard? Check us on episode 3.
Oh my God, wait. This is Trending Topics with Tokyo. This is Trending Topics with Tokyo Runway. This is Trending Topics with Tokyo. This is Trending Topics. Time to tune in. Yeah.
Man, it's your boy Cashback Hoover, man. Low main game, man.
Trending Topics, Tokyo Runway.
Tokyo Runway. I am Yo out now on all platforms. Go get it. Super dope. And you watch it Trending Topics.
Cito from Sweet Sound. Tune in to my boy Trending Topics, Tokyo Runway. He got exclusive.